And to the mother down there in Chicago, huh? Who daughters apologize? No, you don't get to tell us how to treat your daughter because I watched that clip. You understand me? I watched that clip. She was not a child the way she was cussing, baby. She done heard some things and seen some things, young lady. You did a terrible job. You did a terrible job. Now, I know as a mother, our kids do things behind our back. Because I got a grown child, young lady. But I'm going to tell you one thing is for certain. And two things is for sure. You, my sister, are a disrespectful bitch. Because, see, she learned that behavior from somebody. So it would never behoove me or surprise me that you may very well talk to your own mama like that. There is no way that young lady knows how to cuss and or attack an adult with her fucking kids. You don't get to tell us we can't cuss her motherfucking ass out. Because I would have beat your daughter into motherfucking oblivion. And bitch, I'd be suing you. Your apology would mean nothing to me. She had several chances, her and her grown ass friends, to walk the fuck away. They chose to chase this woman. Do you understand me? And taunt this woman. You understand me? In front of her small motherfucking kids. Your daughter grown as fuck. She need her ass told every which way to Sunday. Do you understand me, woman? Do you understand me? My daughter is grown. And if I ever heard her talking to another adult like that, I would wring her neck. I dare you talk to an adult like that. Grown ass. Girl, fuck you and your child.
I'm TJ and this is Life Lessons. I am really struggling with this like the rest of the country. Let me tell you something. I've been thinking about, not only how I grew up, but how I raised my daughter. And by no means was I a perfect parent. But here's the thing. Consequences and repercussions. Like I said before, we all did things as kids that we knew that we were not supposed to do. But even when it came to what we used to call the wino or the substance abuse addict, we couldn't even be disrespectful to them. If we had a problem, we told our parents and they dealt with it. But there's no way in HELL that we would have attacked an adult unless they were attacking us. And I stand corrected. She is not pregnant. I saw where she says she's not pregnant. She does suffer from sickle cell anemia, and that is possibly the reason that her stomach is enlarged. But the mother who brought her daughter on here with that half-ass apology, yes, honey, you and your kind are the problem. Because see, let me tell you something. I raised my daughter as a single parent primarily, but she knew good and damn well I wasn't playing. Neither was her father, and we didn't always have to whoop her. As a matter of fact, her father never whooped her at all. But let me tell you one thing he did do. When she was young, when she acted one time in particular, he had her writing 500 standards. If you don't know what that is, that means sentences about I will not talk back to my teacher. 500. And when she messed up, guess what? She had to start over. Her little fingers were just cramped. Same thing here. Same thing here. She did whatever it is. I will not do this 500 times. You can't do nothing. You can't watch TV. You can't go outside. Nothing. You can't play your favorite game. And if you mess up and scratch through, you got to start over. You'll be there for days before you finish. But she knew we wasn't playing. And that's what's wrong with y'all raggedy ass parents. And I'm going to tell you something. For those of y'all say, well, we got to work. We all had to work. Gen X are the original latchkey kids, people. Original. Meaning our parents was working 2, sometimes 3 jobs. We at home by ourselves. But guess what? We knew what we better had done. We better had the house clean. We better had our homework done. We better had whatever done by the time they got home. And did we do some stuff we wasn't supposed to do? Sure did. But we knew what we better had done by the time our parents got home, and they wasn't playing with us. And let me tell you something. I understand some people grew up in the hood or in the projects. I did before we moved to Oklahoma. Projects are one thing, but how you control your kids is something else. Because like I said, the law was the least of our concerns. And I grew up, my father was primarily not in my life growing up. But I knew damn well, if my mom had to get off work or had to be brought behind some bull crap that I got into, I would have been better off dead. Seriously. So you, mama, you better look at yourself. Because see, and another thing, raising my daughter, there are certain words that she thought were cuss words. Let me give you an example. Stupid, liar, dumb. She couldn't even say those words. She thought they were cuss words. Thought they were bad words. Because see, I had standards. There was an example that was to be set. And for you, many of you parents, y'all sit in the car with your children listening to cuss, nasty music, doing this stuff with your kids. So what you think they doing when they in your presence? Because yes, I'm listening to my share of cuss music, whatever music, but when my kid was in the car, it was Kids Bop, Disney, whatsoever. It was nothing like that. But y'all, everything is cute. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I bet many of y'all, when y'all kids start talking back to you, you think it's cute. You think it's cute. Well, wait till they start cussing you out. And then, or when they start doing what they did to that mama. Because see, there were signs of it before then. Don't play games. Ain't nobody stupid here. We been your age, you ain't been ours. Don't play with me. I ain't got time. So like I said, when parents start being held legally responsible for the heinous crimes of their delinquent children, then maybe things will change. See, I never was trying to be a friend to my child. My mother was not trying to be a friend to me. Did it cost me some things later? Yeah. When my daughter thought I was so mean, and during that year or so that she, went no contact with me a little over a year ago, but it's the same child. My daughter's married, 31 and married with a child of her own. It's the same child that says to me since we've been back in communication, thank you, Mom, for how you raised me. Thank you, Mom. Same child. Because she sees what's out there, how some of her own counterparts have not fared so well. Those are my thoughts. What do yours? Take that with you.